So right now I'm supposed to be asleep. It's like it's literally 4 a.m. right now. But around this time I start thinking a lot about the channel and just trying to be productive. So I said, let me try to get up and actually record a video on my thoughts. So something I've been thinking about recently is what value does the videos that I make have, like in general? And I know what my answer is because I'm really liking the content that I'm making now. And regardless of that, it doesn't matter what my value is in terms of my videos, because I make what I want to make and I make what I want to see and what I would personally like to watch. I don't think that I should make stuff that I wouldn't personally watch myself. And that's something that I learned recently that I wasn't really thinking about even up until a few months ago, to be honest. So if I look at my videos right now, this right here, this is probably, I spent so much time on this video, and it doesn't matter how many views it gets or even what people have to say about it is important, because that's the whole point of the video. I wanted to have a discussion about the game, and that's what I aspire to do. But I'm really proud of this video. This video right here is a VOD of one of my tournament sets for Melty Blood, and I'll get to that as a whole thing in general in a second. But this is a reaction to Smash, a game that I don't really play anymore. And although I do like my reaction to it, I really don't know if that's something I would watch personally, if that makes sense. I don't think I would watch my own reaction to this because I don't think it was anything special, but I do think it was important to archive that, because that moment right there was important for me. But there was no story behind that, I don't think, in that video. There wasn't like the first 10 seconds, but I feel like it would have been more valuable to me to have shared my story behind that rather than just a straight reaction. I could still make the story, I guess. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. This is literally just a test. That's also another thing too. I've been trying to experiment more with this channel recently, as you can see with a lot of these Melty Blood videos. Some of these experiments didn't really pan out, but some of them have. So this is an experiment. I was literally trying to bait the YouTube Shorts feature and it didn't work. But I do like this edit though. This video was literally also trying to bait the YouTube Shorts feature. This video right here is just archive stuff because, like I said, no one made this video in particular, so I just decided to up and make it. This video right here, nobody really made a video like this, so I just said let me make that. And I think that right there is the biggest thing that I value in my channel, is this specifically. No one has the same thoughts as me on Cold Steel 1, so that's something of value that I bring, is my own thoughts on Cold Steel 1. I would personally watch this video. This, like I said, I probably wouldn't have watched this video or this video as some, if I weren't myself, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch these two videos, but I would this one and also this one, because these two videos have my own unique perspective on something, and it's also something that no one else has made, or was something I was looking for personally that no one else made. Also this 13 Sentinels video too. So what I'm saying is I really value giving people stuff that doesn't exist that I was personally looking for, which is this video, and also this video. But then we get on the flip side of that, because like I said, I was experimenting a lot. So these Melty Blood videos, the analysis videos, personally, in retrospect, I had nothing to say of value with any of these videos, and that's coming straight from my heart right now. Like, a lot of these videos just me clout chasing, and I was just trying to get ready to play Melty Blood as a fan, and I was excited for it, and I did get some decent views, and I'm proud of how I edited that and the process behind it. But personally, I feel like I didn't add anything of value with any of these videos. And I felt that as soon as I uploaded a lot of these too. I spent all the time editing it, and I uploaded it, and I was like, I wouldn't watch that video because I feel like I have nothing of value to say. And a lot of my videos, I feel like I don't get a lot of critique on a lot of these videos. Like, people will leave likes or not leave likes at all, and they'll get views. Like, this one has 200 views, but did anyone say anything on this video? I don't remember getting comments on this. Like, people leave likes and no comments. And I feel like that's another point that I want to make too, is my whole thing about a lot of these videos is, and YouTube in general, is that I want to have a discussion around a lot of these games. And I feel like I don't promote discussion on a lot of these videos. And that's something that I really value in a lot of just YouTube as a whole. I want to sit, I don't want it to be an echo chamber or for me to get on a soapbox like a lot of social media. I want to have a discussion, and then you kind of get into the territory of having to deal with YouTube comments and that whole cesspool. But I'd rather have that than for me to get on a soapbox and to just preach at people. I want to be able to, one, talk about games with people who also enjoy this stuff, specifically the trails, because I have like 2 people I talk about trails with, and that's it. I want to talk more about that series, but also a lot of the stuff I'm into, like literally these three things, 13 Sentinels, Tsukihime, and Trails. I wouldn't say they're niche, but you have to go out of your way to kind of talk about these games with people. So a lot of the stuff that I want to make is not, I can't say niche, there's another word for it, but just stuff that you wouldn't be able to go on Twitter and just talk about without building an audience. That's the thing about Twitter and a lot of other social media compared to YouTube, is that you really have to build up an audience to talk about this kind of stuff with. Because I've been on Twitter since I was like 12. I'm 21 right now, and I very rarely have conversations about a lot of this stuff until recently, like in recent years. I think the first time I started having conversations about stuff I actually liked on there was when I turned like 18, 19. And like I said, I've been on there for 12 or like 10 years. Since I was 12, probably too young to be on that site, but hey, we ball, you know what I'm saying. But also these VODs too, that's another thing too, is to get off of YouTube and to go on Twitch. I don't know what I want to stream on Twitch, to be honest, because something like Trails, I've been mainly, if we go to my Twitch real quick, I've been mainly just grinding out Trails. Ooh, there might be spoilers on here. Close your eyes, bro. But I like mainly have been streaming trail stuff and I guess reactions to Nintendo Directs, and then fighting games basically, and that's it. And honestly, I don't think I'm a very entertaining fighting game streamer. Like I said, I really want to make content that I would personally watch. I wouldn't personally watch myself play fighting games. And like I said, coming from the heart, I feel like this right here, this Final Fantasy 14 thing, that was something I would personally watch. That's why I made it. So when Miura passed, I was gonna get into that. This used to be a Minecraft channel, but when Miura passed, the Berserk author passed, I went and I played music for like an hour, and I made a video of the lines because I knew that would be important to archive. So I would personally watch that. I'm proud of these videos. I was saying something. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm a very entertaining fighting game streamer, and I think I could work towards that, but do I really want to, is what I've been asking myself recently. Like, who is gonna come and watch me play fighting games? And that's my biggest point, is what makes me special and what do I add? What is my value as a streamer or a content creator? And like I said, you can't tie your value to who's showing up or who's talking or who's commenting or who's interacting with your stuff. But I'm gonna still make what I want to make regardless. But it's just me personally, what I watch, the stuff that I'm putting out, because I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I value in a channel, in my own channel. And that's something I've been asking myself, which is why I wanted to come on here and ramble at 4 o'clock in the morning about this, because it's something that I've been thinking about a lot recently. Let me see. These video edits, I've also been kind of conflicted on how I want to structure this channel, because I could just sit here and grind and put whatever up, but you know, the algorithm is just gonna do what it wants to do here. So do I want to keep, because I built my audience around this video. A lot of people came from this video in particular, 500k views. So how do I get people from here? And this was a fighting game video, luckily. So a lot of these people came from this video and saw me uploading Melty stuff as Melty came out. So this is why this video probably popped off so hard, now I'm thinking about it. And before that, I had a bunch of fighting game content. So that's why I'm thinking about it, because I frame myself around this fighting game content. I'm trying to pivot into, that's kind of a crazy pipeline if you look at it though. I'm trying to pivot into JRPGs, but that's a crazy pipeline, because Melty Blood into the Tsukahime into the JRPG pipeline, bro, that might just work. It's kind of crazy. But you have to build your audience around stuff, and right now I don't know what my audience is. That's why I'm making this video. I'm kind of confused as to who is here, because I know a lot of my most popular videos at a glance, this one right here, people have been gravitating towards those two videos in particular, and then also this one. So I don't know, it's just something I've been thinking about a lot recently. So I mean, yeah, it's just something I've been thinking about recently. I might flesh my thoughts out more on this, but I kind of just wanted to ramble, be productive, kind of have a discussion with y'all. I don't know who's gonna interact with this video or how it's gonna stick. I'm not even gonna watch this back. I'm gonna just throw it up on YouTube. So hey, if you watch this all the way through and you heard me ramble, thanks. Tell me what you're thinking, because I value your opinion. That's the whole reason I'm making these videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.